Hey, gang. Okay, so I'm gonna do some of this because a few of you have been asking me for this for a while, but I want to show you a little bit about seed saving. Some of it's a little easier than others, so I will show you what I've got going on here. Uh, for the most part, it's not rocket science, but there's some that are real simple, and then others are there's a little bit of work to them. Okay, so I like to use these little yogurt cups or whatever the hell it is. Make nice little cups, but I mean, it doesn't matter, coffee cup or paper plate or whatever it is. But first one, peas, okay? Got to be nice and dried out. I mean, you can hear that cracking, okay? But open it up and I've got, oops, if you can see these. I know it's gonna be a little difficult. Let's see if I can do it. There you go, completely dried out peas. So peas are simple. So just crack open the pod, put them in your cup, throw them in an envelope, and you're good. Beans, same thing. I mean, you can see nice and dry, crack them out. And, as I open all these up, these are green beans, remember? Okay, just so you guys know, these were my green beans. But, let's see if I can do it with the camera, make it a little easier. So there's what I got. Those are green bean seeds, right? And all that is just a matter of let them dry out somewhat on the vine. You can bring them in. I mean, these were turning yellow on the vine. I just put them on a paper plate, set them on the kitchen counter for a couple of weeks. And I mean, this is what they look like. They're totally dried out, Same thing with the peas. I mean, there's a pea. So that's seeds. Real easy. Okay. Those are the simple ones. Now, peppers. We used all our peppers. Oh, no, I take it back. Hang on a second. I have one little pepperoncini that was in my crate from picking that wasn't there. But I'll try to get this down here so you can see what I'm doing. So, peppers, real simple. Literally slice them open. You're going to get all your little seeds there. And if you can see what I'm doing, kind of hard. But literally all you have to do with pepper seeds is just put them on a paper plate, let them sit on the counter for a couple of days, completely dry out. Those are done. And I'm gonna eat my pepperoncini, so because I've already got a ton of seeds. All right, now this is where it gets a little more difficult, but these are done exactly the same. Now, I've already started this for you guys, and I just use a little one for an example. Okay, the black cream tomatoes, the Russian tomatoes. All right, I'm already saving a ton of seeds, so when harvest is done, I can send you guys a bunch of seeds. But tomatoes and cucumbers are done the same way. When you are doing a cucumber, that's what you need. No, that is not a pumpkin, that is a pickling cucumber. You need to leave it on the vine until it turns yellow. Right? If you try to plant the seeds from green cucumbers, it's just not going to work. You need them to be yellow, orange, whatever it would be. All right, so I'll tip my camera back down again here so y'all can see. All right, so tomato, however you want to cut it, but real simple. Get all your seeds out, and then just with your finger rake them into a bowl. All right, I'm just going to kind of do this quickly. I'll end up eating this tomato here in a minute. Okay, but you're going to get all the seeds, many as you can, if you will, out. All right, so that's a good start. Okay, and so I get seeds. Obviously, I am doing dozens upon dozens of tomatoes because for the most part, one tomato will give you all the seeds you need for your plants next year. No big deal. So that's the first step. And I'll show you the same thing with the cucumber here. Get it open. All right. So again, it smells like cucumber. Probably very bitter. But you just want to rake all these seeds, as many as you can get them, out of here. And we'll get I would not advise eating this. It's going to be very bitter. But there you will see. Okay. So I've got a decent little stack of cucumber seeds here. Because I'm going to save these. I'll put these in a bowl so I can show you what's next. All right, bear with me. Last bit. Okay, not bad. So there's the seeds I got out of one cucumber. And there's probably 20, 25 in there. Okay, that'll make for a decent garden next year. So here's the deal. Now, you all know when you're eating a tomato or a cucumber, whatever, you've got that juice in there, okay? What that actually is it's a natural preventative to keep the seeds from sprouting, you know, because you don't want a cucumber plant to start growing from the inside of the cucumber. Same thing with the tomato. So all that gel or whatever you want to call it inside is a natural prohibiting agent. So what you have to do is ferment the seeds, okay? And so what you'll do, this I did a couple of days ago, is you're going to take all the seeds, these are a bunch of black crims that I already started with, put it in a little cup, put some water in it, and let it sit for a couple of days. You'll actually start to get almost like a little bit of mold on top. Don't worry about that. They're fine. So I'll show you what to do next, but in order to do that, I got to go to the kitchen sink. So bear with me. We'll move over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tomato seeds and a little strainer, okay, you know, nice tight knit strainer here, and I'm basically going to pour all that through. That's all I'm going to do. And then you're going to basically rub it all down. You're going to try to get all of that slime that's in the center, all the juice in there through. Run some water over it and just keep rinsing it out. So you get all that, again, prohibiting agent out. You're not going to hurt the seeds. Don't worry about pressing too hard or anything like that. I mean, you got a better chance of damaging your strainer than you do with the seeds. Okay? All right. But this is very important because you've got to get that seed sprouting thing that stops. I don't know what the hell you call it. But you got to get that off of there so you have it. So, there. Now that's what I've got in the way of seeds to start. Okay? And all I'm going to do, I'll try to do this so you can see it, with a plate, a paper towel, knock them all down, nice cleaned out, and try to spread your seeds out as best you can. If you want to do this on a paper towel, because you want to be able to get that moisture, you're going to leave these now for a couple of days. And yes, they are going to stick to the paper towel at the end. It's fine, no big deal. You can scrape them off. The reason you put it on a paper towel, you don't care if you get a little bit of paper in with your seeds, it'll just decompose over time anyway. But, you know, there's 500 tomato seeds or whatever. So if you guys think I'll have tomato seeds to send to you all that want them, I got them. Let's move this. There you go. So now you can see where I'm doing. So here, where am I? There I go. So cucumbers the same way, exact same procedure, but you got to do that part for tomatoes and cucumbers. And for squash, same thing. If you're saving squash seeds, don't just try to take them out and let them dry. You've got to get that protective coating off of it, otherwise you'll never get anything. So, all right. I know a bunch of you guys asked me for it. So there's a seed saving deal. When you're done, just put them in paper envelopes, your regular letter size envelope. Label the envelopes, okay? Label your seeds, especially when you're saving seeds, because if you're doing multiple kinds of tomatoes, you're gonna forget. So make sure you got a label on them, and then you'll be all set. So, all right, wanted to give you that. I'm gonna keep doing this in a couple of weeks or whatever. Once I've got a bunch of seeds, I will let you all know to let me know if you want some seeds. I'll send some to you. Please don't send me the addresses now, because you can imagine how many emails I get, and I'm gonna lose the emails. So we'll go from there. But there you go. Have a good one, guys. Pinball out.